Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing some current favorites. I'm going to be telling you all about them, so if you're interested in seeing those, then just keep on watching. Before we do that though, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. Alright guys, so I thought I would do a current favorites video. I did just do a kind of 20 favorites, or I did just do a 2020 favorites video, so that's kind of like an overall yearly favorites, but in this video I wanted to do kind of 10 of my current favorite makeup related items, and so we're gonna just do, I narrowed it down to just 10. Well, I really didn't narrow it down, it just happened to be like 10 products or 10 kind of things. So let's just hop right into it. So first up I have a brush, and this is the e.l.f. angled buffing brush. I wanted to go to e.l.f. and buy some new blush brushes because I really only had like 2 I liked, and I just wanted a few more. And so I bought kind of some blush brushes and then some newer face brushes that they had, one of them being this angled buffing brush. It is dirty because I used it for my foundation today. I had seen a lot of people liking the BK Beauty angled foundation brush, so I thought this might be a good dupe. So I thought this might be a good dupe to the BK Beauty brush. I don't know if it's a dupe because I don't have that brush, but I absolutely love this for foundation. Just the way it blends in is so good. I love it so much. I love e.l.f.'s foundation brushes. I love their, where is it? Do I have it right here? I love their Selfie Ready foundation brush, and this one is really, really great as well. I don't like using sponges for foundations, and so I love trying out different new foundation brushes, and this one is really, really good. So yeah, I would highly recommend it if you're going to be making an e.l.f. purchase anytime soon. Just adding it on, it's really, really great. So next up is the Patrick Ta Double Take Blush. This is in the shade Do We Know Her? And oh my god, this is beautiful. So you have a cream blush and a powder blush. I know these were kind of really popular early last year, or maybe midway last year. I don't really remember. 2020 was a blur. But these blushes are gorgeous. So I know it's recommended starting out with the powder and then putting the cream on top, which is really beautiful, but just the powder on its own has been really beautiful as well. I haven't tried the cream just on its own, but the combination of the two are so beautiful. It blends seamlessly into the cheeks. It just looks beautiful, and it stays on for a really long time. I do have problems with my blush fading throughout the day. That's probably because I do kind of like rest my hand on my cheek a lot. So, but this stayed on like all day long. It is a really great blush formula. Luckily, there's no other shades that I feel like would add value to my collection. So unless they come out with more shades, I'm good with this one. Next up is kind of 2 items in one, but it's kind of like a combination, so they're counting as one. And it's this foundation combination. So I am kind of unofficially panning my Milani Conceal and Perfect. So I did mark it at the beginning of the year, and now we're like down here. So yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of like unofficially panning it, but not having it in a project because I don't want that pressure, because last year all I used was the foundations I were panning and not really making use on my other stuff. So I'm kind of unofficially panning it. But what I love to do is combine it with this Wander Beauty liquid glotion. I hate that word. This like glowy primer kind of mix-in product, and the combination is so beautiful. I'm wearing it today. It just adds a nice glow to the face, and while I don't mind this foundation, like the finish is matte, it's full coverage, I don't mind that. I do like the addition, and I don't think adding it in takes away too much coverage from this. So I really, really enjoy this combination. This isn't a project pan. This is in my Partners in Cream, I believe. So I love this combination. It's just a really nice, more full coverage but still glowy foundation, and I really like it. Next up is another foundation actually, and this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. So the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation, this is a dupe to the Urban Decay Naked Skin. Not exactly, but as close as I found. That is my favorite foundation. You all know that if you watch my videos. And this is as close as I have gotten. I wasn't even ever planning, I didn't even know about this foundation, and I got a sample in a Sephora order, and when I put it on my skin, oh my god. It is so good. It's so lightweight. It's just so natural looking. You don't even feel it on your skin. It is so beautiful. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral 11. Honestly, I think it could probably go a shade darker. but this is just the one that I used in the little sampler pack I got, and I'm not going in stores to like swatch it or see what would be a good match, so it works for me, especially once I get blush and bronzer on. It's fine. And this has a 40 shade range, so really good for IT Cosmetics. And yeah, this is just a great foundation. I highly recommend it if you're looking something like the Urban Decay Naked Skin or just something really nice and natural and lightweight. This is a great thing. It's definitely more on the light medium coverage side, but you can build it up to be more medium, especially if you use concealer. Next up is kind of more of like a method, again, kind of like the Milani and the Glotion kind of combination. And I have been loving wearing lip liner with a gloss on top. So the reason I started this was because I didn't like how light the Musée Beauty lip gloss looked on my lips. And so I was pairing it with the Degas lip liner that I got from them. This isn't my favorite lip liner, but the combination is beautiful. And then I've also tried, I kind of mix and match these products. I also have the ColourPop BFF Lippy Pencil and the Fenty Gloss Bomb. These are kind of the products I've been using. And I just love the look of the lip liner and the gloss on top. I think it's really beautiful. No, I think the lip liner underneath just adds a little something and a little more color to the lips, especially with the Gloss Bomb. And then the Degas lip liner with the Musée Beauty gloss, it just darkens it up a little bit. And I've just been loving this combination as opposed to wearing a lipstick and a gloss on top. This just feels a little bit more lightweight than putting on a lipstick and then a gloss. I feel like that can get a little heavy, so I've been really liking this combination. I will typically use the Musée Beauty products together and the ColourPop and the Fenty together, but I will mix and match sometimes. So next up I have a powder, and this is the Tarte Shape Tape Setting Powder. I just have the shade Translucent. This just is one of those netted ones, and then you stick your brush in it and you get powder on top. This is a great powder. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and I actually really, really love it. It doesn't make you too matte. It just kind of locks your makeup down, and I really like it, especially under my eyes when I set my concealer. This is a really nice powder for that, and I don't have much to say about it. It's just I really like this powder. I've been using it a lot. I pulled it out in my Shop My Stash, and I've been consistently using it, and I just find it to be a really nice, lightweight setting powder, and I really like it. Next up, we have this Flower Beauty CBD, what is it called? Chill Out Smoothing Color Corrector. So this is a peachy color corrector to put under your eyes. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. I just put it on a brush and lightly put it under each of my eyes. I don't put too much, and this, I've never used an under eye corrector before, and this has changed the game. I always wanted to try the Becca one. I know Pixie had one, but I just never bought it. I bought this on Black Friday when I bought a Flower Beauty foundation as well. And this has changed the game for me. Like the way I forgot to use it today. I do sometimes forget to use this, but when I do remember, it just looks so nice, and like I don't have dark circles, and it's amazing. I've never had that before, even with full coverage concealers. So this has changed the game for me. I really love it. It's gonna last me a while. I don't need to try any other color correctors. Like this will just be it for me. And it's really, really nice. Next up, we have 3 eyeliners, which I usually don't use. Okay, let me go into these. So first up, I have 3 eyeliners. These are from the ColourPop and Raw Beauty collaboration. So we have Marigold, Woodsy, and Spare Time. I just love that name. So as you can see, it's kind of like a mustardy, a brown, and a like kind of emerald shade. These are so nice in the waterline. I've tried one of ColourPop's before. It was the shade Crybaby. It was the pastel purple, and I just had so much trouble with that liner. It was so dry and it would break, but these are really nice and creamy, and I love putting them in the waterline. I used to not be an eyeliner person aside from like just black liquid liner, but I've been really loving it lately. I love just adding a pop underneath. So if you have any recommendations for like waterline liners, let me know, because I've been really into them and I really like these. So yeah, I don't have much to say about them, but these are really long lasting in the waterline. They're creamy. They haven't broken on me yet, you know, knock on wood, but these are really nice and pretty. And then finally, we have 2 palettes that I've been absolutely loving lately. Number 1 is the Raw Beauty Christy at Foresight palette with ColourPop. Oh my god, this is like truly a color story I love. This is like, I never had Subculture, and this doesn't exactly dupe Subculture, but it's very similar, and these are just my tones. Like I love the greens, I love the mustards and the orange. I like this little like purpley mauvey corner over here. It's just a beautiful palette. This is a really great ColourPop palette. I love that it's just so nice and blendable, and I just love the colors, and this is just a really great, well thought out palette, and I don't know what to say about it other than I know ColourPop's palettes, I haven't tried a lot of them this year. I think this is the only one actually. Have been people have been saying they're pretty hit and miss this year, but this one is fantastic. It's so beautiful. Probably the best formula I've ever tried from them. I have a lot of their 9 pans and a few of their 12 pans. This is a really great formulation, a really great color story, just like my everyday kind of palette, really. And it's beautiful, and I love it so much. And then finally, we have the Musée Beauty Impressionism palette. This is a new brand that I bought. Oh, I have that upside down. This is a new brand I've tried. I'm going to be doing a full brand review because I have both of their palettes, one of each of their color cheek products, and then I have their lip liner and one of their lip glosses, obviously, as I mentioned. And so I'm going to do a full brand review eventually. But this palette I've been using a lot lately, and it is gorgeous. I've used almost every shade. The only shades I haven't used is this copper shade, Arla's Haystack, and then I haven't used Water Lily yet. I just need to get around to using them. But the oranges and the greens and the blues I've used a lot, and they're so beautiful, so pigmented, so blendable. I wasn't really sure what to expect from this palette, but I really, really love it. It's really great. I haven't had a dud yet. And this Amaranthine shade, Nope, wrong one. Scintillate. This one is a beautiful, kind of red duochrome. Yeah, this shade Scintillate is really beautiful. I love the greens. So far, my only complaint is I wish this green was slightly darker, or that this green shimmer was slightly lighter, just because I feel like I need a little bit more depth when I'm using just the greens. But this is a really wonderful palette and definitely worth the hype it got last year. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Musée Beauty puts out this year because I'm really intrigued and will probably pick it up. So yeah, this is my number 10 current favorite. And with that being said, that is all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your current favorites are down below. I would love to hear them. Anything I need to be checking out. I am on a little bit of a low buy this year, but I still have, I think, 19 purchases left for the rest of the year. I've made 2 so far this year. By the time this video goes up, I'll probably have made a 3rd one. I'm probably going to buy the Kaleidos and Angelica Nikas collab. But I am going to be doing a little bit of a low buy. I know for some people it's not really a low buy, but my kind of low buy update, probably the 1st or 2nd week of February. I'll show you what I bought, my current thoughts and feelings, and what's tempted me. So stay tuned for that. But that's neither here nor there. That's not about that's not what this video is about. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, once again, let me know your current favorites down below, or if you have tried any of these, if you feel the same, anything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!